Hi guys, it's Laura. Thank you all for watching and welcome back to my channel. So we are on our way to the mountains again, so it's another adventure with Shadow. We kept track of the weather in the mountains for the last few days, and I think like the day before yesterday it finally started snowing, because there was a period of time when it was so warm and the snow melted even in the mountains, and now it's finally full of snow again, so we decided we'll go hiking. So if that's something you're interested in, please keep watching. We were super lucky with the weather because it was sunny the whole time. There's no storm today. Beautiful. We were hiking almost 2 hours, and now we'll have our snack and we'll be on our way home. So the snack that I have today is a banana. Then I have my second oat bar. I already ate one in the woods, and then I'll have my apple and then water, and that's gonna be it. And Mr. Bushytail is super happy and probably very tired from all the running. So cute with his pillows. We are back at home. Dobby the house elf is cleaning. That is our Dobby the house elf. And I will now change into my sportswear and I will do my stretching. Once again, I'm not really motivated, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The stretching that I'm doing today is full body stretching. It's almost an hour, and it's actually the same training video that I did yesterday after my morning boxing class, but I was super tired yesterday, so I kind of cheated on that and skimmed the video a bit. So I did not do the exercises that were similar to the exercises that we did during my boxing class, because I was super tired yesterday. So yesterday, for whatever reason, I woke up at around 4 o'clock and I just could not go back to sleep. And last time I checked my phone to know what time it was 5:30, and normally my alarm is set for 6 o'clock. So I turned off the alarm and I finally was able to sleep again. And I woke up around 7. So we just went for a walk with Shadow here in the area instead of driving to the woods, and then I had my morning boxing class. But I could tell that I was not in my top form, and by the end of the hour I was like, oh, super wiped out, and I could tell that my strength was leaving me. And then when I looked at the stretching video that was scheduled for yesterday, because I'm still taking part in these split challenges, I thought like, nah. So whenever exercises came that were super similar to what I already did during my boxing class, I just skipped that. And I have decided I'm gonna do the same training today, but this time the full version. And I'm really excited about that. I'm not really motivated, because my motivation would be to just lay down there on the sofa and cuddle with Shadow. But I really want to go through with this because it just makes me feel so much better. But first, I'm going to foam roll. I love foam rolling because it's a great alternative to a massage, and especially now during lockdown I can't go to a massage, which I normally do regularly, and I can tell my body would need it so desperately. So I think the first time I'll go to a massage after the lockdown will end, I will be screaming. It's gonna hurt probably, but anyway, a foam roller, if you don't have one, I highly recommend these things. It's so great. It massages your fascia, I think it's called, the net that you have over your muscles. It's really great because it allows the blood to flow nicely to your muscles, and it releases the tension. And I find that when I have muscle ache, then when I grab my foam roller the next day and foam roll my entire body, then I find that I feel so much better. And also when you foam roll before stretching, it allows you to go into a deeper stretch. And there are so many versions. I can link 2 down below, the 2 that I have. I have this one that's a little bit shorter than the other one. Both are great, but there are also so many other versions. And of course, as always, before you order something online, maybe you can buy something locally if you're not on lockdown like we are. So anywho, that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna foam roll, and then I'll go through with my stretching, and then I'll talk to you guys again. I'm done with my stretching. I feel so great, and I have to say it felt even way shorter than yesterday because I slept properly, so I had way more energy. I still have a way to go into my split, but I do notice a difference after each challenge. So the challenge goes normally for about 15 days, but sometimes I throw in either one rest day or I repeat a training when I feel like I want to do it again. So let's say a little bit over 2 weeks. And I usually see either that I can go a little bit lower, or even if I stay at the same level, it feels more comfortable. So there's definitely progress every single time. It's not always as visible as I would like to, but it's really great, and it's really important to stick to the training just to go through with it. I also find that working out pretty much daily, at least a little bit for a few minutes, is really great for my mental health. I went through a phase when I felt like working out daily was too much for me. but that changed. I just feel like right now I'm in great shape. I feel strong and I feel that it's actually very beneficial for me. However, as I already mentioned a couple of times, I also listen to my body. So there are sometimes days when I feel I'm super tired, so I just take a nap in the afternoon if I can, or don't exercise. Sometimes I just foam roll. But in general, if I stretch daily and if I box 3 to 4 times a week, it's just so great for my overall health and for my mind. So I'm just doing it. And I'm really, really grateful that I'm able to do that. So it's shortly after 2 o'clock. I have to shower and then I will probably eat something small and then I'll go to the office for a little bit. But before I go, I'll show you what I'm gonna have. Before I started stretching, I started the laundry. So it's done now. So I just hung it after I showered and got dressed. And now I'm gonna show you my lunch. Here goes nothing. So I swear that I eat more than this ready-to-eat lentils curry that I buy in the store next door. But the thing is, we had a home-cooked curry, but there was not enough for the both of us. And I wanted Jack to have the home-cooked meal. So he took basmati rice with the home-cooked curry and a chopped scallion. And I have here the last bit of basmati rice. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna eat it with dal tadka from the store next door because I love it. I love lentils and this is really great. It's even without preservatives. So, you know, why not? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna chop a scallion on the top and that will be my lunch. I have here also pre-soaked cashews. So I will make a fresh homemade cashew milk. So if you are new here, I have a recipe video for 3 types of plant milk. So I'm gonna link it down below. It's a great meal, especially with the scallions. It tastes and fresh. And again, there's nothing wrong with it, but of course, it's important to eat a huge variety of different meals and not just one-sided diet. But I eat lentils a lot. I cook with them a lot. I have a recipe on my channel, for example, for a bean loaf. And I like cooking curries. And sometimes when I'm cooking soups, I put lentils in them for the protein and also because it thickens the soup. So, But I think I'm gonna warm it up 30 or 40 more seconds. I like my food really super hot. So I warmed my food for extra 40 seconds and it definitely made a difference, or at least for me. I really like my food warm. And after I finish this, I will go to the office. I will stay probably only 2 hours. And then I'll prepare something lovely for dinner. I don't know what yet, but it's gonna be something easy tonight. And I also wanted to say the fluffy hat that I had in the mountains, that was not real fur. It's made of polyester. I made the hat myself, by the way. I think it was like in 2010. It's made with warm lining. It can be washed with 30 degrees and it's super fluffy and warm. I honestly never got it, why vegans would get shit for wearing faux fur. I find it very hypocritical because even the most militant vegans would wear something that resembles leather. So what's wrong with faux fur? Because by that logic, you couldn't even eat a vegan burger or anything that looks like the non-vegan version. My brain just cannot take that. I've been vegan now 5 years and I absolutely love this lifestyle. And I will always, always, always be vegan. But what I can't stand is vegan police, the typical militant vegans that are super intolerant and pushy and preachy. And I just don't see how criticizing other vegans who are trying to do their best for wearing, let's say, secondhand leather or accidentally buying cookies with honey or wearing faux fur is supposed to help the cause. But I have so much more to say about this that I think it would be better if I made a whole video. So I can tell you all about how I see veganism after being 5-year vegans, how my diet changed, and also my taste, because there were certain things I liked at the beginning and now I enjoy something else. And while we're talking about it, if you have some questions regarding this subject, you can also drop them down below in the comments. And I just finished my food, so I will pack everything up and I will wake Mr. Bushytail. Shadow is asleep because he's super tired after today's trip to the mountains because he's been running so much. And then I'll go to the office, so I'll talk to you guys later when I'll be back at home. Oh, I almost forgot that we also have to go to the post office. I have here 2 envelopes. These are New Year's cards. They came a little bit later. One is for my parents and one was originally for my aunt and uncle, but sadly my aunt is gonna get the card alone, which is so heartbreaking. I really miss my uncle and I'm still super sad about that. It's really tough for my aunt because they had a really lovely relationship, and it's just so sad to think that she's basically alone now. But fortunately her son, like my cousin, is there with her right now, and my other cousin comes to visit regularly, so at least she's not alone. And it kind of felt weird packing up this Happy New Year card when I know she's gonna get it alone. But I wrote on the back that we had no idea when we ordered them that she's gonna be reading this alone, but that we decided to send the card anyway because we want her to know that we were thinking of her and that we love her so much, and that hopefully the card will bring her at least a little joy, because there are photos of us with Shadow on the card, and maybe she's gonna like it. I don't know. It's just, I didn't know what to do for sure, and I hope that I'm not kind of doing anything weird that would hurt her, but at the same time it would feel really wrong not to send it since I already made this card for them. So that's one of the situations where you're really not sure what's the right thing to do, right? But I hope that she understands that our heart is in the right place and that we're sending it because we want her to know that we love her, and that despite what happened, we hope that she will find at least some happiness in the year. I'm done for today at the office, and I just talked to Jack and we decided tonight we're gonna order some food so that I don't have to cook. There's this small takeaway place next door, and they have some really great stuff. They have quite a few vegan options, so we're going to order tofu stir fry, edamame, and I feel like eating avocado maki tonight. So a little bit of indulgence. By the way, indulgence, that's Shadow's working space. He threw the pillow out though because he felt like he wanted to stretch, and he's so wiped out. He must be super tired because he was running so much uphill and back and forth. Oh, and I wanted to show you what just came in the mail today. So I thrifted this cool cropped green sweater in destroyed look. It's a size L, so it's a little bit bigger than what I would need. Normally I would wear size M. Sometimes I can even wear size S. It depends on the cut. But I like having the sleeves extra long, and this is just so nice, and I totally love these destroyed details. I paid in total with shipping $12.49, and the color is one of my favorite green shades. Honestly, this lighting doesn't do this color justice because it's just so beautiful, but I guess you'll see the sweater a couple of times in future in my vlogs. The most important thing is that Mr. Bushytail had his dinner. Did you enjoy your dinner, Mr. Bushytail? No? So bad? Was it so bad? Really? Oh my goodness. All right, so here's our dinner. And Mr. Monk just straightened the boxes. So here we have the thing, it's called gai fang. I probably butchered the name, but it's basically tofu stir fry. It's really good with rice. Then we have here 12 pieces of avocado maki, and here we have our edamame. And what we like to add to the stir fry is this sweet and sour sauce. Don't be alarmed that there is a picture of chicken. This is a vegan sauce. It's recommended for chicken, but there's no chicken in there. Like if you would check the ingredients, there's literally just some vegetables. What does it say? Like there's sugar, water, chili, garlic, salt, onion, starch, some acid, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. And then we have here soy sauce, obviously, for the maki. And I felt like drinking a Fanta, which is something I occasionally enjoy. So here we have our dinner. We finished our dinner, or actually did not finish it all. So we both ate just the edamame and the avocado maki, and then we figured we weren't hungry anymore. So we still have the full 2 portions of the tofu stir fry, which means we'll have lunch and dinner tomorrow, so I don't have to cook tomorrow, which is super convenient. And I yet have to prepare our overnight oats, and then I'll go and get my jams and my bathrobe, and we'll cuddle on the sofa and we'll watch our film. So this is the 3rd day we're watching the film, actually, what was that? Actually, so we are watching right now Star Wars 8. And as always, it takes us ages because we go to bed early. Yeah, and that's gonna be it. We'll go to bed the latest at 8:45 so that we can sleep at 9, because tomorrow the alarm goes off at 6 as always. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy. I love you so much, and see you soon. Bye.